Hello and welcome to Stop Now. Hello and welcome to Stop Now. I'm JK. This is our daily show with JK in the experiment lab. I'm joined by Amar. Hi Amar. We just started a few minutes before since we were getting calls. So I tried to play it this time and I'm quite excited today. The reason is I'm doing the show from outside. I'm trying to be mobile on that.
Really?
Yes, I'm trying to play, so it might screw up our show as well. We might end up like losing the connection, or I don't know. I'm testing it out, and I'm testing with our donation that we have, and I'm doing it from the car itself, right? Maybe I can live stream the next time. So we have to promote that as well. So I'm quite excited, like to do the show from the Tesla car. This is the first time I'm doing it. Okay, let's go right into the show. And we have been getting calls, and we, as a continuation, this is a daily show for our social experiment lab that we are doing it. So the profile for which like we had like for Peter. So Peter is here. Hi Peter, how was the interview? Right, we gave 2 interviews. Right, we played one, and the other one is a longer one. I thought of
Yes,
playing that
yes.
today. What do you have to say like before we move on?
Yes, already I have received 2 3 phone calls from recruiter side, and they will phone me again. Some recruiter also told me that I need from you 10 minutes. See, 10 minutes, he need to ask me some question about the project uh, details. So, okay, let's see what happened. Maybe he will phone me and we can share with our audience also, or they can ask us. Okay.
Oh, you
Okay,
are
if
going
you
to talk for
wish.
10 minutes?
Yeah, he told me to. He need 10 minutes from my side. He will ask me some question.
So you want to call now, or you want me to play the interview now? And if they call, like we'll stop
Yeah, I
and we'll
think
talk.
you can play the video now, and after that, they can call me back. Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. Like we can.
Yes, sure.
So this is the interview that I'm going to play. But before playing the interview, I wanted like to share like uh, another project that is coming up for Shiva through the interview is scheduled for Friday, and either one of our teammates will be giving that. We will have fun in that. But before that, like let me play this interview. Yes. Hi. Peter, can you hear me better? Your voice is in and out. I
Give me 1 minute. No problem. Hey, Jyotsna. I just wanted to make sure that Peter has joined in and make sure you guys are connected. Yep, Peter is here. Okay, thank you so much. Good luck, Peter. All right. Thanks. Bye. Hey guys, would you mind sharing your screens, please? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Joey. I'm not in a position to share my screen. I mean, camera now, but Peter can share. Peter, would you mind sharing your screen, please?
I'm working in the client location in the office. I just don't have the camera enabled here, the laptop.
Okay. Well, I guess there's no need to share in that case. I will stop my video too. How do I put it? My video camera off. Okay. Okay, hi. Let me go and introduce myself. My name is Jyotsna Verma. I'm an IT manager here as well.
Go for it.
I missed the call. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Who is?
Hello.
Yes. Oh. Missed the call. Maybe some issue.
Yeah, that's fine. Like we happen to have this issue, so call always drop. And the beauty, right,
Yeah.
in all the interviews, we can see the similarity that everybody wants to see the video, right? So they asked even to turn on the video for Peter, and obviously you are Peter. Without you, I cannot turn on my face and show that like I'm Peter. So I have to come up with this lie saying that like they were not willing to show their faces, right? And you can see that and how tough they were, three of them, and not sharing their video and then asking the candidate to share their videos. Anyway, let's play that. And again, this will be interrupted with calls coming in. When the call comes in, we'll pause it and then like we will take the calls.
Okay. Okay.
Well, as the lead for Salesforce Dev team, and I have with me my colleagues, Bhargav and Raghu. I will let them introduce themselves. Hey, Peter, my name is Raghu. I lead the AWS-based data integration platform and SQL Server team here. Bhargav.
Hey Peter, this is Bhargav, and I'm the Adobe lead. Okay.
So Peter, do you want to start with giving your introduction a little bit about your background?
Yeah, sure. Again, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And you can see from my profile, like I have around 10 years of experience in the project management domain. Though mostly I have played like in the insurance industry and banking industry as a Scrum Master in the last 7 years. And currently with the insurance client, USAA, on the PNC side of it. So we are implementing like different Scrum projects, and I played like a Scrum Master role
in the last 2 years. So that's the brief. And if you want me to go into my project specifics, I can walk you through that.
You said you have played Scrum Master only for last 2 years?
In this current client.
Okay. Okay. You can walk us through some of your work you have done as a Scrum Master, especially.
Yeah, sure. At the enterprise level, we started as a initial different models because this is a huge client and they have like various models like Six Sigma, Project Lean, and even we had like a couple of Kanban projects and started with the silo Scrum teams, and now we have moved towards SAFe methodology as well, Scale Agile framework, having Scrum of Scrum with different business units and coordinating it. As a Scrum Master, like what I do, like I ensure like facilitate between the business and the product owner team and the Scrum teams. My role is to ensure that like we set the standard for all the Scrum ceremonies, like from daily stand-up, like daily Scrum to because the last 2 years was remote, like it's mostly like we call it as daily Scrum. And at sprint planning, even before having the sprint planning, like to make sure work with the product owner and team to create a product backlog and sprint backlog and groom those backlog and prioritize and keep it ready, estimating it. And also having the sprint retrospective session at the end of it to review the work that is accomplished in the sprint, and providing a demo and a review with the stakeholders, like the sprint review at the end of it. So these are the ceremonies like I focus on maintaining it and creating artifacts and working with the analyst and the SMEs like to create product backlogs. So these are some of the activities.
You mentioned that you have worked through different models. And I'm looking at your resume. You mentioned something about spiral model. Can you just explain me what that it is? Because I have never heard of it. I'm sorry, just from my knowledge.
Can you repeat it? Like your voice was like kind of coming in and out.
Your resume says you have worked on spiral model. What is spiral model?
Different SDLC model, right? So it's mostly from the risk standpoint, right? We are trying to mitigate the risk and managing the risk in the PNC side of it. Like we come up with the different elements of. It's more of a I would say like waterfall model, right? And like just like Lean and Six Sigma. This is like more on the software development process model. Like we develop it like for the process improvement.
Okay. Can you explain me what's the difference between Agile and Scrum?
So Agile is the methodology in which like we have this traditional as a facilitator, as a servant leader, being the bridge between the Scrum team. Like the Scrum team consists of the analyst.
So in a sprint, what are the events happening?
Events in the sense, like you mean like the ceremonies that we conduct, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So sprint planning, backlog refinement or grooming, whatever the enterprise wants to call it, and sprint review and sprint demo and sprint retrospective, adding to it like a daily stand-up that we do it like daily basis.
And you think Scrum Master should be present in all ceremonies?
Preferably because implement.
Hello.
Yeah, Samuel, I'm from Lastword. How are you?
Who is?
Hello. Yeah, Samuel, I'm from Lastword. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, may I talk to Peter? Yeah.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, so I have max salary is 110k. You are comfortable with 110k, and this is on-site position.
On-site from first day or?
This is on-site position. It is taxes.
Okay.
So are they comfortable? So
who is the client?
Implementation partner is client is Citibank. Okay?
Citibank. Okay, no issue.
Yeah. So are you comfortable with 110k? 110k.
Okay, okay, okay. I can go on.
Okay. Okay. Do you have experience on Java
No.
and the banking domain?
Yes, I have.
How many years?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. And okay, I just sending you salary. Please confirm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Shampoo, can I ask you a question before the earlier?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Where you are from? You are from USA or offshore?
From Lightfoot Consulting.
Yes, I know that. But where is your current location? Are you from India?
New Jersey.
New Jersey? You are from New Jersey?
Yes, sir.
I think you are from India.
Yes, sir. No, currently I am in New Jersey.
Oh, currently you are in New Jersey.
Yes, New Jersey City, New Jersey.
Okay. So which area of New Jersey you are from?
Repeat again.
Which part of New Jersey? Which city you are located?
New Jersey City. New Jersey City.
Okay, okay. Okay, please send the RTO, then we will go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Just sending you salary confirmation. Please confirm.
Okay, sure,
Okay.
sure, I will do that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Again, you have to ask him, right? So when he is saying like New Jersey, you ask him like what is the city, right? You were not okay. Again, you are getting the call. It's for Shiva. Let me take and I will roast them this time.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I speaking with Mani Pandit?
Yes. Who is this?
Hey, this is others calling from Grammy Infotech. Are you available in the job market?
Who is the client?
The client is Verisk Analytics.
Okay. And is it through any vendor or direct?
Yeah,
client?
through a vendor. Yeah, it's through a vendor.
Who's the vendor?
We can't like disclose the vendor name now. If I just forward your resume for the further process, then the salesman will call you and just let you know whatever like you want to know.
Okay. So before that, like let me ask you a few questions. What is the pay rate? And you can send me those details in email. I'll confirm it.
Okay.
Where you are calling from?
I'm calling from Santa Clara.
You are in
Santa Clara.
California?
Yeah.
For
I
real?
will send you the email on your.
For your real?
To check the email.
For real? You're saying that you are calling from California?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So how long have you been living in California? I'm going to ask you some questions. You don't have to lie to me. If you are in offshore, just tell me like you are in a different country or in different city. Are you still there?
Yeah, sure. Tell me. Yeah.
Where are you calling from? Just answer me.
Santa Clara.
Hmm?
Santa Clara, I told you. Yeah.
Why are you lying?
I told you like I'm calling from Santa Clara.
I know that like you are not in Santa Clara. So tell me like what are the places in Santa Clara? I lived in
If you can
California.
just like discuss the rate, like
No, come on, like I'm just trying to be friendly here. I'm trying to understand how your recruitment industry works, right? So all the recruiters who call, like they call from India. I know that. I'm also from that place, right? Why are you trying to give me hard time?
So like, what do you want to know?
Where are you
I'm just,
based in,
yeah.
right? In which city in India you are
So
based in?
that we
No,
can't disclose the answer.
yeah. So then, which means like you are doing fraud, right? So you are misrepresenting yourself, saying that like you are calling from US phone number, and you are showing that in your email ID, and you are stating that like you are calling from Santa Clara. So how do I trust? And you will ask me to provide my information, right? All my personal information.
Listen, I'm just saying that if you're not interested for the position, then just let me know.
I am interested. That's why I'm trying to work with you, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you answer, right? So where you are from?
If you can just like discuss with the rate and other things that you want to know what related to your like a job registration, that will be like good.
Okay. We will discuss that. But I'm just saying
Yeah.
that like if I'm recording this call, would you be continuing to talk to me?
Sorry, sir. You can just like talk about regarding the job profile, then that will be great.
No, this is for legal purpose.
Sorry, sir. We can just like if you just can talk about the job, we can like discuss, and then if you're not interested, like then you have to cut the call then.
He dropped off, man. so this is the limit, right? So you can ask only this much, and some of them they're not comfortable. They don't want like to disclose, and he is in the office setup, I believe. So I can hear a background noise, and some people are. It's like more of a call center, so they just
Yes.
don't want like to. And the interview that I was sharing, like I noticed it right now. Did you notice, Amar? It's not that
This
like
one.
you may not have noticed it. The interview that I was playing.
Yes. You can play it. I mean, the question part, only the question what they're asking you. I mean, Peter. Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's a long duration interview,
yeah.
So
It's a almost an hour, right? 53 minutes.
yes.
And the interesting part that I am sharing now, I didn't notice that like when we were doing that recording, just like how we are recording, they were also recording the interview. You can see that like recording has started in the middle while
Oh,
interview was going. They started recording the interview itself without
oh,
informing Peter. So that is also
right.
kind of a violation, right? So
Yes.
by attending this meeting, you consent to being recorded. It's stated by default there. I didn't notice that because I was recording on my Zoom. So I just did not notice, and I was focusing on the interview, and I went ahead and answered. Let me play a few more, and then like we can
Yes.
wrap it up.
Change.
I think the Scrum is the role of the Scrum Master. So if he is there, but it's not a necessity, be falling short of it, and it will be coming in. But as such, like we come up with an agreement between the teams and the product owner that we prioritize those requirements and we put those things in the cycle of backlog and groom it and refine it so that it is prioritized. If it is a high priority, if it has been estimated, we take those things in the next sprint. But in the middle of the sprint, just to avoid like scope creep or in between requests, like I want this story to be done, not to increase that, we define a sprint goal. And that is how like those agreements are when we execute these sprint cycles.
Into your management or the developers, how do you tackle it? Can you explain about any worst scenarios that you encountered?
to be honest, like I haven't come across structure is such a way that I'm just skipping it, like so that we can listen to the
Session will take on it.
it initially, and I myself have to work with the team and help them in case of doing the UAT or getting the sign off. So it's not that I hesitate saying that like, oh, it's not my job. My job is to enforce like, oh, these activities has to get done by somebody else. Like that is the role of the servant leadership. I see it as valuable that you get hands-on, help each other, and also get the things done in terms of what is required in terms of the sprint goal. It's not just completing it.
So let's say you have, let's talk about the capacity issues. So let's say you have committed something in a sprint, okay? And let's say somebody have got sick, right? Let's call it out, being a QA, okay? So in the whole development team, QA is sick. How do you handle that scenario? And we have a tight deadline that to be addressed, and it's only one QA that's in the project.
Yes, so not to this exact scenario, but the experience from teams, so which under
that you would use.
Initially, when we work with the business, we do a t-shirt sizing, small, medium, large, and extra large. And well, these are like, again, I have to skip a lot. The reason is like I have been talking a lot. Again, there is no fixed rules or set of we get the required results. And usually what we do here is like they have a unique dashboard format tracking different projects, and we have to present it to the PMO director like on monthly meetings, like how we are progressing and how the dependencies are being met. Presentation. And also the executive level is more concerned about.
I want to hear about more challenges.
No, certainly, right. Those are the challenges again.
The question lines. And can you be more specific in terms of the exact challenges that you face?
In terms of it is a human-centric problem that you just tend to compare different.
So Peter, to make things a little more complicated, you not only assume you're working across two different teams, but also assume both the teams are offshore teams. Now you have a time frames, not only your time frames, but their time zones, also different time zones, different countries. Now let's assume India, right? Both teams are in India and both wants meetings early morning. How you think you will handle that?
Yeah, those kind of scenarios again, we need to align it because
problems. I think the issue starts coming up when things are not running as expected, or if people are not pulling their weight as we would expect them, because they're not in the exact spirit of Scrum, let's say. So if you're put into such a situation, how you will handle it? I mean, I think you're Pargo's example when someone fell sick and you chimed in like saying you will put an extra hand as yourself. That was good. You said that every team will cooperate, pull it up together. Great. What happens if it's not happening? What happens if you see that sprints after sprints, we are missing our deadlines? How you will handle those situations?
Yes, certainly you are right on that, right? Just like coming from the traditional waterfall project management domain, we do that is what my goal is, and that's what I have been doing, and I really enjoy doing that. So that is one thing I can say and assure that like everybody in the team, if they are motivated, definitely we can solve 50% of the problems.
Where most of the Scrum teams were also not mature, right? Where you don't know where to create the backlogs, how to maintain a backlog, how to write up a story, is everything a challenge? So we want to hear in terms of your experience on, anything, estimations being wrong, anything that Jira story doesn't have any proper details that share. This role is critical. These stories are not cleaned up, and it's going to be Scrum Master plus PSP's responsibility going to maintain the cleaning of the web store, Jira story, make sure the acceptance criteria is well written. And we use that.
Hold on a second. I am going to receive another phone call.
Technical things, it's also involvement with your product owners to make sure things are aligned.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hi, Peter. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you. Who is?
Yeah, my name is Sikandar, and we had a call sometimes back, and you told me that please call me after 10 minutes.
Okay, okay. Sure.
Yes. So yes, we have a job opportunity for you, that is IT project management advisor, and it's a contract to hire and 100% remote position.
Okay. Who is the client?
So the client is Sedgwick Lane.
Okay.
So are you in the job market?
Yes, sure.
For any job? Okay. Okay, so it's a 12-month contract to hire and IT project management advisor role.
Mm-hmm. So what's the rate you are offering?
Sorry?
What's the rate you are offering?
Okay. What's your expectation?
70 per hour.
We are offering for this an hour.
How much?
60. 60.
60. C2C or
Yes.
W2?
It's on W2.
Okay. Okay. No issue.
So are you interested?
Yes.
Okay. So is it your updated resume? It shows like USA,
Yes.
San Antonio, Texas, August 2019 to present.
Yes, that
right?
That is my updated resume.
Okay. And do you have a certification like PMP?
No, CSM I have.
Okay, you don't have a PMP certification, right?
Right.
Okay, so we can try to submit. No worries.
Okay.
So, have you ever worked with Sedgwick?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Anything else?
And you are a US citizen, right?
No, green card holder.
Okay, green card. Okay, that's great. So now I'm gonna say, are you okay with the background check like drug test and 7 to 10 years background check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So now I'm gonna send you the rate confirmation and RTR along with job description.
Okay.
And you need to acknowledge that email with the SI confirm, then I'll submit your profile, okay?
Okay, sure, I'll do that. May I know where you are from?
Are you, sorry?
May I know where you are calling from? Are you from USA or outside of USA?
I'm calling from India.
India, okay. Which part?
Yes. Sorry?
Which part? Okay.
Noida.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, please send the RTR, then we will discuss. Okay.
Okay, can you please confirm your email? It's peter.anysoft.us@gmail.com.
Yes, that one, right.
Okay. So now I'm gonna send you
Okay.
the rate confirmation.
Okay.
Okay, and please save my number as well. If you have any question, you can call me.
Okay, sure.
Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, with that call, like we will end. This guy, at least he was honest and he agreed to state the place where he is calling from. Maybe in the next time when he calls, we can ask like why he is representing. If he is in Noida, he can put that in the email, right? So they don't do that because their companies are in US and the US companies are in trouble. That's what we are trying to expose here. So we have come to end of this show. We'll continue and upload those interviews for the member only. And as long as people sign up and become a member with us, they can watch those videos fully. Let's have fun. That's all, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.